Hello and welcome everybody. Another edition of the UNCW Court Report alongside Amy Bambanek. I'm Mike Vaccaro here on the Seahawk Digital Network, talking about a very busy weekend coming up for the Seahawks here in just a moment. But Coach, let's recap the week that was. A road trip for you, unfortunately not the wins that you wanted to see, but what are some of the takeaways in those setbacks that you had?
Definitely not the outcome that we were hoping for this weekend. I thought that our team was, truly focused and motivated going into this weekend and had a lot of confidence going into the weekend. And, I think playing any opponent in our conference on the road is going to be tough. They're, in their own environment. They're comfortable in that environment on their home court. And sometimes that can add a couple points here and there. And, against William & Mary, two of the sets were decided by 2 points, and we're kind of seeing that as a common theme in our conference, not just in our matches, but all the matches across the conference are being won and lost by 2 points. So we really need to focus on being able to finish sets within those last 20 points and what type of feeling we need to have on the court, what type of confidence we need to have in those last few points, but also in the middle of the set, making sure that we're trying to win the mini battle. Something that we say to our team is try to be the team that's first to 5 points, first to 10 points. So there's little mini battles within that set to 25. So that was our focus, and it needs to continue being our focus. Overall, though, I felt that our offense in both matches has been, we've had a higher hitting percentage in both matches than what we've really seen all season. So offensively, we're being really efficient. I still think we need to accumulate more kills. So even though we have a pretty, we're I think above 200 in both of those matches, which is very respectable, we still need to accumulate some of our own points a little bit more.
You mentioned kills there. Madison Peters, a pretty good weekend for her. What'd you see from her?
Yeah, I think she's getting more confident as the season goes along. I think she's willing to take on the load as far as being someone that wants to be set in pressure situations, someone that wants to have a lot of balls distributed her way. And physically, she can handle a lot of sets. And just, being a 6'2", lefty, right side blocker that jumps really well, she's got a lot of range in what she can do with her attacking. And blocking-wise, she's definitely someone that hitters, I think, try to shy away from. So she's definitely a big force up there for us, and I was happy to see her have a consistent weekend from match to match.
Looking ahead now to this week, 3 games in 4 days. It starts Thursday, all at home, which is a plus. Yeah. But, for a team that's had some struggles here, you don't have much time to prepare for this. How do you prepare for a stretch like this?
It can be difficult. We really want to be able to work smarter, not necessarily longer, because 3 matches in 4 days is mentally and physically taxing. And if we've got players that are playing in all 3 of those matches, they've also have to, be in a right mental state to feel fresh and ready to go for the next opponent. So we've got to be pretty specific with what we need to do in practice these next 2 days. And prepping for 3 different opponents is going to be hard. It's a lot of scouting packed into 4 days. But I'm excited about it. It's also our Dig Pink match on Thursday against Northeastern. So that'll be a nice added touch. And we also have our alumni coming back into town this weekend, and we'll have quite a few of our alumni at our JMU match on Saturday.
Yeah, so it'll be Thursday Northeastern, 7 o'clock, James Madison Saturday, 7 o'clock, and then 12:30 on Sunday afternoon against Hofstra. But you mentioned the 3 different teams. Is it 3 different styles as well that you're facing this weekend?
Absolutely. Northeastern, I think, has quite a few weapons. Really, all of their players can contribute to them offensively. They've got a great libero back there as well. And JMU has some pretty athletic middle hitters, but again, they're just very well-balanced teams. And I think they all play with a different energy, and they all play different defenses. So offensively, we've got to be able to adapt with the different defenses that we're going to face.
Second time you're facing these teams as well. Does that kind of give you an edge in now being at home, whereas before you're on the road against these opponents?
Yeah, the second time around is, I think, a little bit more relaxed and comfortable. We know what to expect. There's no more, kind of watching, the teams warm up during hitting lines to kind of, okay, let's see what JMU has this year. Let's see what Northeastern has this year. We already know what they have this year, and this is the second time around. It's easy to go back and watch the video from when we played them previously and video from what they did this past weekend to kind of formulate our plan and, be a little bit more prepared.
All right, so the Seahawks back up in Hanover Hall starting Thursday against Northeastern. That match will be at 7 o'clock. Pink game as well. Come out, buy a pink T-shirt to help out Going Beyond the Pink, a new group that the Seahawks are helping out this year. Coach, best of luck. 3 games, 4 days. Tough stretch, but best of luck.
Thank you.
For Amy Bambanek, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. It's another edition of the UNCW Court Report right here on the Seahawk Digital Network.